Well, good morning. It's been a while since I talked at any of you. Life happens, in case you didn't know. I've had all sorts of exciting things in our world. I want to talk this morning about prayer. It's something that everybody strives for, and everybody tries to come up with something different and unique that they can do to I don't know, infuse your prayer life with excitement. It seems to be what we all want, but that's really not what it is. I think we want to come up with a prayer life that works for us, that we feel connected to God, and that we feel makes a difference. I do an app every morning, and one of the things it says is, "Together we will pray." P for pausing to be still. R for rejoicing with a psalm. A for asking God to help us, and Y for yielding to his will. And I think that's most of when we pray, we kind of want to do. And I like things that I can see. So I'm going to just talk to you about circles, squares, triangles, and then heart. And of course, everywhere in life that we go, we see circles. And every time I see a circle, I think about my friends. Partially because sometimes all the time, you really never know where a circle starts or ends. And there's people that I can't remember life without them. I mean, I can. But it's not that you have to have parameters of your friendship. It just kind of goes on and on. I've met some really cool people in the last 3 years that have far exceeded my thought of friendship. Maybe I should put it that way. And I just marvel at how God does that, because he puts people in your lives at times where you need certain people, and it very intentionally planned. So my circles, when I'm going about my day and I see a circle, I think about my friends. And then, of course, I have certain people I pray for every day of the week, but those circles really challenge me to other people and the people that I'm rubbing shoulders with. And then I see boxes. Of course, we see boxes. If you're cooking at all, you see lots of boxes. And of course, it doesn't have to be a square box, it's a box. But I'm going to use the box for things that I feel confined in and frustrated with. And of course, I could go all day on my frustrations, but I won't amuse you greatly. But we're boxed in on all sides, and boxes give you definite parameters, and sometimes those are needed parameters, and sometimes they are kind of like a noose around your neck. So when I see boxes, I pray for the things that I'm struggling with, I'm confined to, or I can't get in or can't get out, one way or the other. And then I see triangle. See a lot of triangles, especially now this time of year, we're moving farms left and right. There's a lot of slow moving vehicles, and that's a triangle. But anytime you look at a triangle, unless you got it really skewed, there's always a point that's going way up high. And that's to focus my attention back to God. And so I want to look at a triangle, and I want to say, well, now that sign is a yield sign. How do I make it turn into a sign that I'm focusing to God? Or that signs. So I look at the signs, and I think just that I go by in life, and how does that relate to my walk with God? And I think triangle signs, to me, that's either a yield sign or a slow moving vehicle sign, and I can apply both to my spiritual walk. It just makes me think a bit more. Then I come up with these heart issues. Now, hearts, I've never really had heart problems. I feel bad for people who have heart problems, because that's a huge part of your world, is your heart beating. And some people, I mean, they're taking nitro. They're doing all these things to get their heart regulated. And I don't understand it, but I know it's important. But I know, too, on the spiritual, passionate end of our lives, what bothers us, what's inside our heart, definitely affects everything we do. And so when I think of things that I'm really passionate about, or think of things that move me, or I look at a baby and it moved a tear, that's my heart. Those are the things that move me, and I can talk to God about them wherever I am. Now, one of the cool things about this app is the very ending prayer is also very moving. It says, "Father, help me live this day to the full, being true to you in every way. Jesus, help me give away myself to others, being kind to everyone I meet. Spirit, help me love the lost, proclaiming Christ in all I do and say." I think that's our prayer. Regardless of what prayer journaling we do, that's our prayer, is just to draw closer to God and let that make us better people. Have a good one.